track.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Bill Wheeler. It's December 28th, 2025. Thank you for joining me. This is Take Back Your Town. As I said, my name is Bill, and I've been running as a candidate here in Everett, Washington for a few years. And I've established this site, Take Back Your Town. It is not just my site, this is your site. This is where the community members can get together and share ideas, thoughts, and where things are going as a city, regardless of what city you're in. All of our issues are everybody's issues. And the things going on right now in today's world, as many of you have heard about, is the rampant fraud going on in Minnesota. And just like many of you know who are supporters and constituents in our district in Everett, Washington, know, I have been a proponent of eliminating the fraud that has been perpetuated on our own city the same way that it's been going on in Minnesota. And I pointed this out, just like they have in Minnesota, that you have a bunch of NGOs running around taking millions and millions of dollars upon taxpayer money or doing fraudulent projects saying that they're millions of dollars more than they actually are. And they siphon money into their campaign funds and they pay for these big, elaborate elections. And on top of that, you have huge swaths of people committing rampant election fraud. So I just want to make these videos to make people aware, to put the people on notice that the people of this town know what's going on. We know that there's fraud being committed. We know that you're perpetuating this. We see it. There's no hiding it anymore. And hopefully, this next coming year, there'll be new elections and things. And hopefully, Trump is expected to expose all this in January and let out more than enough evidence. He has to do that because people think that he's just constantly making things up. This isn't made up. This is reality. People need to get used to it. It has a lot to do with Venezuela, the cartels. Why we're even attacking Venezuela in the first place is because of the fraud. The machines going through there from China. China is a huge influence. They're the ones that are printing the ballots and stuffing the ballot boxes, on top of taking millions of dollars and endorsing candidates through NGOs, which are also a part of a lot of the anti-Trump campaigns and the rioting and stuff. Now, once you saw that USAID was taken out, you don't see a bunch of people flocking to the city like you used to and rioting because they don't have money to do it. Because a lot of them were paid for agitators. And then a lot of people went along with the fraud of the people that were paid for agitators. And, it's just it's an unfortunate situation. A lot of people were wrapped in. A lot of people were manipulated into doing this. We're not mad at you. We take pity on those, but we want to show you the light. And if you know better and you know what's going on and you are part of perpetuating the fraud, you are what it says. You are perpetuating a fraud. It is a fraud. There's no way around it. And it's at the point now where there's really no justification for people uh, just causing crazy amounts of harm to other, saying they're compassionate, they're not, leaving people broke and poor and beat down and sleeping in the streets. I mean, you got over $100,000 a year being paid for these homeless people. It's the same homeless people year after year, 10 years straight. I mean, that's $1 million. You'd be better off just giving them the money and getting them the hell out of here. It's really at a point now where it's just you're 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 either for the fraud or you're against it at this point. And if you're against it, thank you. I need your support. When you see my name on the ballot, all I ask is you vote for me. And it's 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 really just that simple. Um, Unfortunately, I ran for city council member. I lost. Now, I don't know. We're in a district with 100,000 something people. You have 400 something thousand voters. Do I think it was rigged? Absolutely, absolutely. And you no longer have a two-party system when you have two people running on the same platform. You just have Democrat versus Democrat here, and they rig it against you. So anytime you come up with an ideology that goes against the grain, and it means that they're not going to make as much, you know that you're going to get just your votes are going to get completely bombarded with fraud. Um, and I don't know if these people are so dumb they think that people love them and they really voted for them, or they're just easily manipulated. But this is three-dimensional warfare. This is what we do in other countries when we take over them. So this is a different kind of war. This is an information war. This is a paper war. It's not a hot war. You're not going to see people out there gunning each other down and the military responding. This is all taking over the city governances at the local, state, and federal level and putting the screws to you, making you pay as much as they can in taxes, crashing the economy, completely just degrading society. Everything that you see now is by design. Everything you see now is by design. So, I mean, buckle up, 2026. It's coming. The amount of fraud you see coming out. I just hope that there I just hope that we get free and fair elections here. That's all I want. I just want fair elections. I'm tired of seeing the fraud. I'm tired of seeing people hurt. I just want to see fair and free elections. Um, and saying that people shouldn't show ID is a bunch of horse shit. You're just perpetuating the fraud. That's all you're doing. If you're a U.S. citizen, you should be able to vote. If you're not, you don't. If you've overstayed your visa, get the hell out of the country. You can't have a country with loose borders. You just can't. So buckle up, 2026. This is Take Back Your Town. I'm Dr. Bill Wheeler. Pay attention to what's going on. Thank you for watching this, sharing this. You can share it all you want. All the stuff is free. Hopefully things, as they progress, they'll get better. Thank you. God bless and have a good day.